This is the new Chery Tiggo 8 and it could be a bit like the smartphone moment. You know, in the past phones are all about making a phone call. Now though, the phone call bit is really less relevant. It's all about the smart features, and that could be the case with this car. It's all about the features, the look and the price, and less so about the drive, because these days, do people really care so much about the sensation of driving? Anyway, in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about this car, talk you around the design. I'm expecting the car to do a little fast, like show you the inside, and here is a Mercedes-like feature. Look, I'm going to check out some of its tech. Wouldn't it be easy if you just had a knob to twiddle? I'm going to see how practical it is. I'm also going to see how good it is to drive. Oh, and of course, I'm going to tell you some good things about it. Oh yeah, that's lovely. And some bad things about it. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Car Wow. Let's start off this video by talking about the design of the Chery Tiggo 8. Now, cars' looks are so important as to whether it's going to be a sales success or not, and this car looks good. And in some ways, I think the fact that it's a relatively unknown brand helps it. You see, most people won't recognise that badge, so they won't have any prejudice against it. They'll just look at it and think, do I like the look of the car or not? And actually, it looks quite expensive. Anyway, let's walk around the side. Oh, real air vents there, that's good. Now, every single car pretty much has the same design, regardless of what trim you go for. They all have 19-inch alloy wheels, though the design of them does change slightly. But they all get the satin roof bars, the chrome surrounds. The only option on this particular car is this green paint. They have poppy-outy door handles. I'll just pop them in. So they lie in flush like that, and when you go to get in, you can actually make it so you get close to the car and the doors will actually open automatically for you. I'm not a fan of these door handles. It's a bit like pulling on someone's finger. It's a bit weird.
Pull my finger.
Enough of that, let's move to the back. Right, so once again from the rear, it's a good looking car. And people go, well, Chery, I don't know what that is. Why have they spelt it wrong? Surely it's double R. But there is one thing that I find a little bit offensive. Can you guess what it is? Right, I'm gonna use the Car Wow stick of truth to illustrate. It is this. The fakest of fake exhaust pipes. I think Chery, who've clearly got inspiration from some other manufacturers with the design of this car, forgot to check that people at Audi have now stopped doing this kind of nonsense. I mean, look at it, it's just terrible, isn't it? I'll tell you what's not terrible though, the price. It will blow your mind. The Chery Tiggo 8 is a big, posh-looking 7-seater, but it starts from just under £29,000. That's almost exactly the same as an entry-level Volkswagen Golf. And if you prefer a plug-in hybrid, the Tiggo 8 Super Hybrid costs from under £34,000. Both cars come with lots of standard kit, but I reckon it's worth paying the extra £3,000 for a top specification Summit model, because you get lots of upgrades, including a sunroof, ambient lighting, and heated and ventilated seats in both the front seats and the middle row. And this is a very rare feature at this price point. But there's more. Here's how much this range-topping Summit hybrid model will cost to lease over 3 years and 30,000 miles through Car Wow. And here's how much you'd spend if you bought the cheaper Aspire version, then sold it after 3 years with the same mileage. Yes, it actually works out cheaper to lease the higher spec car than to buy the entry-level model outright. Now, I know that may not seem like it makes much sense, and that's why it's very important to go to Car Wow and check out the latest prices for the vehicles new and for their lease price as well, so you can compare them. To do that now, click on the pop-out banner up there or scan the QR code on screen now. There's also a link in the description of this video. Considering the price of this car, the interior is quite epic. I mean, it feels like a premium car in here. There are certain touches that a Mercedes-like, such as these speakers, the shape of this door panel. The material, actually, this leatherette material. Apparently this is real leather on the steering wheel. The drive select, that's very Mercedes, and the quality of it's nicely damped, way better than in modern BMWs, to tell you the truth. In fact, all the materials feel really, really, really nice and solid. It's only when you go lower down that it gets scratchy, but that's the same with modern Audis and Mercedes and everything, really. It really is really good. And this car has impressive tech. So this screen is beautiful, it's responsive, and it's reasonably easy to navigate, just how they lay everything out. So I'll just put it on the navigation quickly so you can see how it zips around. I'll actually let you have a demonstration very quickly of Android Auto later in the video. Other things, like you can just quickly press that, go into the car menus by going into settings like that, and it's all quite logical. And you've got stuff like ambient lighting and all this kind of stuff. You can figure so much stuff with this car. And then you've got this digital driver's display here. It doesn't have loads of information on it, but it's got enough on it. And you get a heads-up display as well. Seating position, it's pretty good, fully adjustable, and you can jack the seats quite high as well, which is handy if you're tall, so you feel like you're really sitting up high. I like the way that you're separated from the passenger. It feels expensive and sporty. And here is a Mercedes-like feature. Look, the way You have the armrest that actually opens, so you